Having full conscious awareness of all your faculties is one of the best powers that you have when it comes to building wealth and creating new habits. Because when you don't have control of yourself, how are you going to have control of anything in your life? Because life's going to deal you the cards no matter what, right? We all have different cards that are dealt to us. You may just get a flat tire, or you may have a issue with somebody else. Somebody may have a feeling towards you and bring you some type of BS. But if you yourself don't have control over your own mind and consciousness, then you're basically a slave to whatever is controlling that. That could be porn addiction, that could be alcohol addiction, that could be addiction to weed or smoking cigarettes. And again, I'm not here to condemn anybody who does those type of things. We all have our vices, and we all have things that we like to relax with. We all have things that we do to take the stress of life, to ease it off of us. However, there is a limit, and we should definitely focus and think about what is causing us more trouble in our lives. Because if something is causing you to act out or to lose money or pretty much bringing you any type of stress or just not good, is not bringing you good in your life, it's something that you should reconsider. Even a relationship, if sometimes people are just not good for you. They get you out of your character, and they bring you out of a state of peace and your natural being. It can cost you more in the long run than, just in the short term. And you really want to consider, is this what's meant for you? I just realized, whenever you are in a sharp mind, you're able to make better decisions, and you get to reflect on yourself, and you only have yourself to be accountable for. You can't blame it on the weed, the cigarettes, whatever it may be, when it's just you. When it's just you, accurately, okay, this is just a problem, this is just something that I do, or this is something I can fix, or this is just an issue that is presented in my life and we can overcome it. But when you introduce something else into the mix, then gives you the opportunity to blame that thing. Oh, I was drunk, or oh, I was high, or oh, it was my girlfriend or my boyfriend or my husband, my wife, or my kids, whatever it may be. You can put the blame on that thing. But when you don't use anything, you don't put yourself in a situation where you're out of your mind, out of your emotions, out of your body, whatever you may be, you only can rely on yourself. You can only put yourself in that situation in the steering wheel. You should do that anyways, but when you don't have anything to fall back on, you literally only have you. And I've had to learn this through experience. I'm telling you guys this through experience. This is just, I've had beautiful relationships, a very beautiful relationship, and I was just in the wrong mindset, and I just kind of threw it away. I'll say it like that. It sucks. I told the person what happened, but sometimes, just telling somebody something, it's not going to make them feel better, even if you had the best intentions, even if you didn't cross any crazy lines. But, just some people don't want to be around people who aren't taking care of themselves or who aren't responsible with their bodies. It just puts fear in them. People don't like to have that, because I talked about trust on this channel, 2 videos, and basically my mentor always says that broken focus is why men fail, and broken trust, it creates confusion, distrust, and basically it causes everybody's emotions to get all mixed up. I think it's a Bible verse, I don't know exactly what it is, but basically when you have broken trust, that's where the enemy, that's where the nefarious, negative, evil energy, spirit, devil, whatever you want to call it, can infiltrate your life and cause more problems for you. And a lot of people who have addictions, a lot of people who, have negative feelings, and they fall to, drinking or smoking or, being out of their mind, they don't want to feel what they're feeling in the moment. They tend to snowball effect down more negatively. I have a cousin who is older than me, and they have a really bad drinking problem, and it just seems like they always in a new, crazier situation than they were in the last week or the last year. But it's like all they have to do is just stop doing that thing. But obviously, they're trying to fill a void, and the void that needs to be filled, I talked about it in another video. Again, I'm not religious, but it's God. It's you're looking for something out there when you should be looking for something within. It's something within you that we all have that is giving us, the love that we feel that we have for others, the feeling of love that we have for ourselves, the wanting to care, to take care of ourselves, to get this job, to make this money, to live in a house, to be comfortable, to go to the gym, to brush our teeth, to take a shower, to keep ourselves warm at night, to eat food. Those things were given to us because there is something beyond even us, beyond even your own conscious faculty, because people don't realize how important they are and how much other people care for them and how much something beyond them even wants them to survive. I used to look at myself and I'd be like, why am I here? What's the point of me existing? I had very negative or depressive thoughts like, I'm not worth it, I'm not worthy, But it's not just about me. It's something beyond me. It's something beyond us. It's like, how could you, like your mom, because we all have moms and dads, right? We're all born. Your mom went through 9 months to carry you in her stomach, right? And went through all kinds of aches and pains and ups and downs and trials and tribulations just to birth you on your birthday. And we have the nerve to want to be depressed, or we have the nerve to feel like we're not important when a beautiful woman carried you in her stomach for 9 months and loved you so much to have you be existing in this world. Somebody loves you, man. Somebody out there, cares about you. And you got to see that it's beyond you. And I see it with a lot of people who are depressed, who don't care about themselves. They'll claim to care about other people. I did that. I may not care about my own safety or my own well-being, but other people, I care about them. But why would I put myself into bad situations to make the people that I care about worry? And it's like, you may feel like, oh, I don't want you to worry about me, but they do. They can't help that. Just like you care about somebody else, they can't help caring about you. So just like that, there is something greater that wants you to be feeling good, that wants you to care, that wants you to take care of yourself. So I think sobriety and getting clean is a great step to great wealth, great health, and great relationships. Being in that state where you feel like you need something else, one, you're going to be hanging around people that are not good for you. Two, you're going to be spending money on stuff that you probably shouldn't be spending money on and you could save money for. Three, you're going to be out of your mind doing things you probably shouldn't be doing and ruining relationships and getting into trouble or getting hurt. So there's all these different reasons why, being sober is really good for you. And again, it's not that you can't have a fun night or a fun weekend and, you can get drunk at a safe place, or you could, be in an altered state in a safe place. However, if that's your normal state where you're always in an altered state, you got to really rethink that. You got to be thinking like, am I doing this to escape? Am I doing this to escape a feeling? You want to be able to read your emotions and see why. And that's the thing too. When you are sober, you're able to decipher yourself better. You'll be able to realize, okay, I do this because of this. I feel this way because of this situation, because of this what happened to me when I was at this age, or when I was little, or this is a past trauma, whatever it may be. It allows you to actually go through therapy with yourself. A lot of us don't want to actually do the work that it takes to pretty much do self-therapy, really think about what it is that makes us tick and why we like this. And dang, I just realized that this microphone